Service, our clients have told us their businesses have been booming, and we found out too. What are you doing about your business? Do you want more clients? Do you want more people to know about the services that you do provide? Do you have a luncheon coming? What about your premieres? Call MBC. Advertise your birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, church program, or request our coverage at your function. MBC, at your service 24/7. Call 832-887-6452 or call 281-888-9502. MBC, your favorite station, sharing African views.
Welcome to Wazobia Market.
People assume quality car insurance has to cost more. People assume too much. The truth is, drivers who switched to Allstate last year saved money and got better protection. So get the facts, because you know what they say about people who assume. They pay more for car insurance than you and me.
Call Kayode Ajanaku, 9903 State Highway 6 South, Suite 600, Sugarland, Texas 77498. Telephone 713-776-3275.
A very beautiful morning to you and a very Merry Christmas. I hope you had a very good celebration yesterday. Another 25th of December gone down. Well, we all had a great time. My name is Chimake, and it's 7 days already since we were last here.
No,
so
you didn't add that very many feathered animals went down with the 25th.
the 25th. Oh, yeah, you know,
Very
it's
many.
so sad, right?
Very many.
Do you know at times, I don't know if it's just me, there are times I see the feathered animals like chickens and turkeys, and I just imagine how many of you will survive the 25th of December.
You know, on Thanksgiving, there's so many memes that was out. The chicken was, they have this dialogue where the chicken will be telling the turkey, oh, you can buy my friend and all of that. And the turkey will tell you, oh, well, your day's coming.
Coming, yes.
You're almost there. And we're just hoping that you had as much fun as we did. I was home all day anyways, but it was
That
fun.
must have been fun too.
Yeah, it was. It was just
Taking
chilling.
time
You know, it's
out.
time to just chill and just dwell and just 2015 is almost gone. What have I
Just a
done this
couple of
year?
days. Exactly, time to like take into cognizance what happened. So, Prof, how did you enjoy your Christmas?
Oh, I thank God you guys have finally reached me. Good morning, Merry Christmas. I mean, you know, this is one of those things. I mean, I'm now surrounded by two ladies, and you know,
I think you should count it a blessing. You should count it a blessing.
Maybe we should have gone on our first commercial break before it got to me. But again, good morning, Houston. And please, I don't know where these ladies shop for chicken. I haven't seen a chicken with feathers in a long time.
Oh, wow. That means you don't go shopping, but it's okay. It's just a man thing, right?
No, he's out of town.
All they know how to do is you put on a plate and they eat it.
They just ask, "Where's my food?"
No, in which house?
In your house.
Your house.
Since you haven't seen a feathered chicken in a while. Anyway, you're welcome to Dawn this beautiful Saturday. And like we said, 7 days or 1 week, it's a long time. The good, the bad, the ugly, the not so good, the beautiful.
They're downright freaky as well.
Oh my God, a lot of things happening around. So we're going to be starting off with the trending stories. After that, we'll bring you the headline news and we'll take some musical breaks in between. And guess what? It was time for you to call in and send your shout out to your loved ones. It's Christmas, so what we're doing is just letting open the phone lines. You can just hook onto the show, join us this morning, put a call across, and send a shout out to someone. So it's a Christmas gift to you.
From us, too.
So where do we start from?
I thought we were going for a break.
Do you want us to go for a break now?
So that Prof can start. I don't want him to get all.
Okay, so we'll be right back after this.
God bless you.
Okay. Okay, you're welcome back to Dawn this beautiful morning. And we decided to start off with that from Tiwa Savage and Don Jazzy, Eminado. Okay, so starting with that song from Tiwa Savage and Don Jazzy, we're going to, she was also one of those trending on, it was very interesting. Is it wrong to be a celebrity?
I have one name for the very many Nigerians that attacked her, evil.
Her fans?
Evil.
Some of her fans.
Some of her fans, though. First up, it was
the baby.
Not even the baby facts. You know, she had this album listening party during the weekend, and she had this nice bodycon gown on, and there was still some baby fat on hand.
You can't help that.
No, we want that sexy Tiwa back. I'm like, excuse me, 9 months, about 7 months, and you want her to be the way she was before she even had a baby at all. Right? That is really very unfair to that lady.
Okay, hold on. I think our callers are beginning to come.
Oh, okay.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm fine,
Very
thank
well.
you. How are you?
Okay. Is that MBC?
Yes, this is Dawn on MBC, and it's our Christmas special for you to send your shout out to your loved ones.
No, not exactly what I want to say.
Okay.
There's a program they call
I'm all ears. I'm listening, madam.
So that program, each time I'm watching this, you will see the 4 women, talking with a cup of tea in their front. One of them keep on drinking the tea as if she did not take breakfast before coming. I said, if I see the number, I will call and tell her to minimize the way she's
You just cracked us all up right now. You just gave us a good laugh, madam. What's your name and where you calling from?
Oh my goodness.
I'm calling from Houston.
Oh my goodness. What's your name again?
The thing was so embarrassing. I don't like it. It is I'm from the state. I'm from the country, Nigeria. They will think that, these people, they don't have manners. Why coming out in public? I want to tell the lady to minimize how she's taking the tea in front of people.
We'll pass your message across. But just before you go, do you want to say hello to someone for Christmas?
No. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
thanks for calling.
Bye.
This is hilarious.
I think she's just trying to be nice.
I think one day we'll have to just have to let people calling and just say whatever they want to do, because this is interesting, right? She's just calling to say we don't need to let people know that this is. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for putting a smile on our faces this beautiful morning. And we're just talking about
Tiwa, yes, and how people have lashed out. And I even found it really very, very terrible when she eventually showed her baby's face. People have been anticipating, what does this baby look like?
Exactly.
And the cutie was on Instagram yesterday, and I found it very strange.
But that's what social media. That's what social media does, right?
To a baby.
So look, social media. The moment you're a celebrity, you should be ready for whatever comes on social media, and it's not just social media. Even the print journalists, anything will come at you, right?
I was looking at that Child.
But what I find interesting most of the time is I would expect, okay, this is where I've been in years past, and I would expect all you do at some situations like that is you don't respond.
Look,
Did
yeah,
she? I don't think she did.
I really don't know much about what you guys are talking about. Well, one thing about social media, at least in 2016 that we're going into right now, is that because it's faceless, people have the guts to say
hide
nasty
behind
things. People are hiding behind, you don't know me. I mean, you know the normal thing, I mean, especially in the Yoruba language, surely Sonny, why do me?
Like.
But, you know, you can say this behind because you're faceless. And that's why people are actually very nasty.
It was even
on
pardonable
social media.
when they were talking about her fat. I didn't see any fat on hers though, but I don't know where anybody
But I think she's actually done well for herself.
She has.
Which is what a lot of celebrities do. The moment you have a baby, you're forced to go back to the gym
It's
or
a
go back
lot
to,
of
you know, a lot of
work.
work.
It is a lot of work.
But the
A lot
truth
of work.
is, it's rare for any woman's body to return to the way
No.
it was
Look,
before you had a baby.
Ladies, this is what they sell. So look, they had better go back to it, you know.
She doesn't look that bad.
I don't even know who you're talking about. I don't think I've seen her before. But I'm
Okay,
just
so
telling you
to that note
this
that
is
we're
what
gonna-
they sell.
we're gonna
So
call it
you know
a
they
wrap
better
on
go back to
Tiwa
it,
Savage.
otherwise they will not make money.
Okay, so we're going to call it a wrap on Tiwa Savage with that. And then still on entertainment, another interesting topic this week we've had, another caller. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Dawn on MBC. How are you?
Fine,
Very
thank
well,
you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, you guys are doing a wonderful job. We appreciate you so much for what you guys are doing. Actually, my name is Larry Omatoshaw. I'm proud of you guys for what you are doing.
Thank you.
And
Thank
I
you very
wish-
much.
Yes, I wish to thank you that are coordinating the show. Merry Christmas. And the viewers of MBC, we wish them Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you so
God bless
much. To wish you a Merry Christmas too. Thank you. That's so wonderful.
Thank you.
That's the boss of life, right? Sending out his shout out. So
Your guy at the top.
don't forget, the number to call is right there on your screen. It's an opportunity for you to send your shout out this morning. So still on entertainment.
Yeah.
That was the worst thing ever.
It was. I think it was a blessing in disguise because I just know that there's some pageant going on. I don't care who it is that wins because you see this models, they have this particular specifics and all of that. But Steve Harvey made it really very popular. He made it trend for about 2-3 days.
Yes, it was on constantly on all the major networks. You had it trending on social media.
It was
on the front pages. But honestly, would they have had,
And some people
there are
spiritualized
lots
it.
of jokes on Harvey himself.
Very
right
many
now,
Nigerians
like,
spiritualized it. Lord. But you know what? We'll come back and
Okay.
we'll talk more about this story. Please stay tuned. It's still Dawn on MBC.
You're welcome back. It's still done on MBC. Don't forget the number showing on your screen is just there for you to call in and send your shout out to your loved ones. You want to wish people Merry Christmas, like we are wishing you all a Merry Christmas this morning. And we hope you're having a very wonderful Boxing Day, opening up those gifts. And we were talking about the Steve Harvey story and Miss Universe, that was trending. And from that, I think we should move on to the woman who rejected the boyfriend's proposal. Because the diamond
Was just
was
so
small.
small. Who does that?
I don't know. It sounded
I think he
strange
needs
to
a
me.
head check or
When I
something.
saw that, I was like, are you for real?
What is boiling? Let him say something, please.
No, we'll go back to
There's another call. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How you doing today?
Morning.
Merry Christmas to you too. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Sugarland.
Okay. Go ahead
Yeah,
and send
just
your
for-
shout outs.
Can you say it again?
Please go ahead and send your shout out to your loved ones. Wish people Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I'd like to, say Merry Christmas and season greetings. So my family, my wife, my children, my friends, my co-worker, my business partner. This is Femi calling from Sugarland. Merry Christmas.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Femi.
Mr. Femi.
Have a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year, too.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Bye.
So that's it. That's what we're doing today. You're just calling in. If you're bold enough, hey, give us the names. Like, for me, I want to say Merry Christmas to all our wonderful viewers out there. I can't even just start listing the people, right? But I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. The phone lines are open. Please send a shout out. So we're moving to the woman who rejected a boyfriend's proposal. You were going to say something.
Well, I was going to go to the, use a few, even though I'm not Yoruba, but I speak Yoruba fluently. This is one they say, oh my God. Look, this guy should know right now.
Translation.
That she's going to eat you to death.
Okay.
So you know right now that you give someone, look, this rings, it's more like an instrument of understanding. You know, take this ring, we're going to get married and all that. Now, if she's concerned about the size, God knows what she's going to be concerned with down the road.
Another caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Merry Christmas.
Hello, Merry Christmas. How you doing?
We're doing great. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
What's your name and where you calling from, please?
Okay. I'm calling from Missouri City.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Just calling to let you guys know that I like what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. But you haven't
And,
told us your name.
Huh?
You haven't told us your name. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Casey.
Okay, Casey.
Right.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. So who do you want to wish Merry Christmas?
Okay. I want to wish my family here Merry Christmas. My family back in Nigeria, Merry Christmas too. And to you guys too, wishing you guys a very wonderful Christmas.
Thank you so much,
That's so
Katie.
sweet.
And
Thank
we
you
wish
so
you.
much.
Let me just add something. You can tell your family to watch this statement of yours on our YouTube channel starting on Monday. We normally post our program on YouTube on Monday morning. So your family can get to actually see and hear you wish them a Merry Christmas. So thanks for calling.
Thank you, Casey.
All right. You
Thank
guys
you.
should keep doing what you're doing, okay?
All right, thanks so much.
God bless you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. The calls are coming in this morning.
They
Let's
are.
go on.
They are. The
Let's
lady
move
said
on.
that the diamond ring was too small. This guy went all out. He had dances at this. It was like a square. He had dances there perform. He was working. At first she was really feeling it, and then she just saw the ring and she just walked away.
Unfortunately.
Well,
She just walked away.
like we used to say in those days, there are many more babes in the ocean.
Okay, so it's Christmas season, and this time around we're going to Africa.
Yeah.
Where some people would not be able to celebrate Christmas because the government have decided to place a ban on Christmas celebration.
Somalia, precisely.
Yes, exactly. I'm like, what happens? Right, Somalia is a majority or majorly Muslim country, right? So, but we still believe that at some point, some people have a right to celebrate something. If
we might not even have.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you too?
I'm doing good. Happy Christmas.
Wish you the
wish you the very
same. What's your name?
There you go. My name is Councilor Jesse Hugo.
Okay, Councilor Hugo. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great, lady. How are you?
Good. So let's hear you. Send your shout out to your loved ones. Who do you want to wish Merry Christmas?
Well, first and foremost, I should say you all in that very television house, the MBC. Merry Christmas to you all.
Thank you.
Also to my beautiful wife, Fina C. Hugo. And my children, my two boys, they're big boys, teenagers. I'll say hi to them. And I pray God all this season they will go out there, come back safely in Jesus' name.
Amen. Okay. Thank you so much, Councilor Hugo. We wish you a very Merry Christmas too and a prosperous 2016.
Thank you, and you too.
All
Yes,
right,
sir. Keep watching Dawn on MBC.
Man, it's just my television station. My wife cannot even sleep without it, you know.
Interesting.
That is awesome.
Thank you so much. Our regards to her.
I'll do so, and you too.
All right. The calls are coming in. I'm not sure we're going to be able to touch on all the stories. We have so many stories. We're eager to talk about most of them. So let's move. We just talked about Somalia briefly. And what's your take on that?
Look, the one thing you don't want is any kind of religious conflict. I mean, if the people can, people go to, I know people that go to Saudi Arabia and can't even bring in the Bible and all that, but, they stay in their house and pray. You don't need to get out there because, you don't want to get into conflicts and all that. I know religion is supposed to be, part of what we consider part of our freedom.
Freedom, yes.
But if you happen to be in a country that could make things worse for you, if you put it out there, you better do it quietly. I mean, I'm not one of those that's going to say, oh, you got to fight it and all that. Look, I hope they find a way to resolve this without violence, because that's one thing you don't want to have. You never want to have violence that is fired up because of religion. So I hope the people of Somalia get it together and, move past that.
I think we should talk about this one. It's good news for the person. I wish I was in this guy's shoes, man. What would I do with 438,000?
Some people yesterday didn't even have as little as $10 on them to celebrate Christmas or to take their family. Yes, it sounds odd or awful or unheard of, but yes, I know that some people.
Oh yes, because there are people in the
world
who
to win that much money.
Yeah,
that was a lot of money.
How
that was a lot of money.
400,000 euros.
Yeah.
You just say that? Only the banker's language, another call. Oh, okay, we just missed that. Please, you can always call back. And we're talking about this guy is an African migrant who won the prize in Spain's Christmas lottery. According to the lottery agency, they sold more than 1,000 tickets. They shelled out 400,000 euros each. The winners who bought the tickets in the southern coastal city. How do I pronounce this? Ruquetas do Mar.
Don't bite your tongue.
I'm trying not to, right? Included migrants from Senegal, Mali. Yeah, I know they all go to Spain. And this guy won. That's interesting. I wonder what
400,000 euros. Prof, did you say pay again? Please don't.
Let me ask him.
Please don't repeat that.
I'll give you 400,000 euros this morning.
I'm sure you just smile and just walk away.
If you give me $10, I don't refuse money that was given to me. It was given to me. I didn't steal it. I didn't beg you. But the reason I said pere is that out here, at times you start. I mean, I think I see right now one of the lotteries is at 190 million or something like that.
Yep.
So that's just the reason. But anytime you get money that comes to you, logigi, it's good.
But one thing I've noticed is when people win lottery, they really, after a while, they go back to playing this thing, right? If I were to win one of those kind of monies, man,
it is free money.
Investment.
So let me tell you.
And they just blow it.
Here is the statistics, really. Half of the people that win lotteries, a lot of money, go back to the level they were.
That's true.
Because if you've never handled money before,
it's going to be hard for you
to handle
such amount,
such big money. They always say it's better to grow money because it even happens in just common, when parents leave money for their kids, and if they were not groomed to handle money.
Okay, so there's another call for us this morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Merry Christmas to you. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Tunde Fashion. I'm from Wazobia Market.
Okay.
Good morning.
He's one of our supporters. Good morning.
How you doing today?
Good.
Well, I'm just calling to wish you and every single one of your viewers a very Merry Christmas. We thank you all for your patronage this year, and we hope that everything goes well for you in the years to come.
Amen. Thank you so much, and thanks for supporting Dawn and NBC. We appreciate you.
We thank God for His mercies. We appreciate the work you're doing.
Thank you. And you have yourself a very wonderful Christmas too, and a prosperous 2016.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Yeah, the calls are rolling in this morning. I think it's time for us to take another quick break. Yeah. And Dawn will be right back. Don't forget the number showing on your screen. That's how to stay tuned to the show.
You can also tweet at MBC TV Houston. You can send it straight across. We will be very happy to read from you.
Text messages are welcomed. Also call, text message, go onto our Facebook page, drop your message, and tweet us. We'll read it right here. This is done on MBC. Don't go anywhere because the show is getting hotter.
Welcome to Wazobia Market.
People assume quality car insurance has to cost more. People assume too much. The truth is, drivers who switched to Allstate last year saved money and got better protection. So get the facts, because you know what they say about people who assume. They pay more for car insurance than you and me.
Call Kayode Ajanaku, 9903 State Highway 6 South, Suite 600, Sugarland, Texas 77498. Telephone 713-776-3275.
That's the music of Chidima, and it's all in the spirit of Christmas. The reason for the season, we're all celebrating Christmas. And for those who are not celebrating, wish you happy holidays. Okay, it's a period for us to all relax. Don't forget the number is right there on your screen. You can also send us your text message or go to our Facebook and drop us a message. We want to send a shout out to your loved ones. This is the time to do it. This is the middle of it, right? This is Boxing Day. And then, just time to... You were going to say something about...
About what?
Never. But if you say, some people would not know what that really means.
What, NEPA?
What's NEPA?
No, I don't think every Nigerian knows what NEPA is.
Who says?
Even when they change their name to PHCN, I still find it hard to even call them PHCN because
some names get stuck.
Yeah,
exactly.
Stuck. All right, so we understand that Nigerians henceforth will have to pay for only the power that they consume in Nigeria, as the new electricity tariff has been released by the NERC. Let me hold that for a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Merry Christmas. What's your name?
My name is Miracle.
Okay, hi, Miracle.
Miracle. Is that Miracle? Oh, okay.
She said your name is Miracle, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you want to send a shout out to a few people?
All my loved ones and friends, just miss them a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All right.
Okay, thank you so much, Miracle. And we wish you a very Merry Christmas to a spectacular 2016.
Thank you. Wish you Merry Christmas as well.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
All right.
So going back to the NEPA story. All right. So we understand that people will be paying for the amount of power that they consume. I've heard this before. What really struck Nigerians is the fact that they're saying now that they will increase the tariff, but you will pay for what it is that you really do consume. Is that attainable? That is my question, Prof. Do you think it's achievable?
Well, under this new administration, I say yes.
Let me first go back to what we're talking about, whether it's MPHS or is it
NERC or PHCN.
I started with ECN.
Okay.
At least that will give some people
an idea
about how old you are.
Yeah. So I started with ECN. And when there was ECN, it was relatively... I think I remember the first time that we didn't have power when growing up in Nigeria. And that was the day that during the war, that casino was bombed. We were living in Unilag then. And then that's the only time... That was the first time we had power being taken away, and it was gone for maybe less than an hour. But I remember very clearly that all throughout my younger years and all that was the first time. So in the days of ECN, there was power.
So now the question
let's come down
is,
to the days of NEPA. Will it work? Yeah.
But now the question remains is that, do we have enough? You see, again, power it's demand and supply. What is the demand? Obviously, is very high because of population growth.
Right.
Now, do we have enough to supply everybody? But the good thing about this, I mean, what the policy is that you're now going to be able to pay only for what you use. Because what they had done before was they tried to do a kind of a billing system that whether you used it or not,
you have to pay $7.99.
If you had a certain size of house, this is what you paid for.
An estimated bill was what most people got in Nigeria.
They do estimated billings here too. You know, they do have estimate, but you have to sign up for it, you know, because I know I've done that in years past. You know, just
but we're hoping that it will work this time around because it's a change. There's that change for Nigeria.
If we generate enough, if we generate enough, that's always the question. Can we generate enough?
Well, from what we've been reading, there are lots of states generally coming up with generating their own supply.
Especially as you don't forget that we have a new minister, and we have everybody knows that this man will perform. So I think
do you have a contrary opinion to him performing? Like everybody knows that.
No, he was the person that I supported. That should have been president of Nigeria.
So we're on the same page with that.
No, you guys are getting something wrong. In making analysis, I look at
the facts and what's
the facts on the ground. It is true that Fashola performed under the conditions of Lagos State. It's the richest state and all that. You have to understand that maybe if you had put Fashola in, I don't know, Edo State or something, the conditions are different. But he performed in Lagos, and to me personally, I always felt that he was best suited to run Nigeria administratively because of his experience in Lagos for 8 years and also being the chief of staff prior to that time. So he understood the politics and he understood the administrative part of.
All right. That being said, we're going to GJ. When this administration started, he was on the low. People were asking where this man has been. And all of a sudden, you just see him in the news popping up here and there. All right. So during the past week, that is, he gave a speech at a presidential precinct in the USA here. He was a guest at a precinct in Virginia, USA, where he gave a talk on democratic leadership. Now, because I want to use the word subdued to Buhari, people have seen him as like a demigod, like it's like out of place, like a hero, this thing doesn't ever happen in Africa. So for him to, throw the button and say, okay, I'm fine with this victory, he's becoming this big person who everyone is looking up to. And students at this event, they were struggling to take a picture with GJ. GJ, you really need. I don't want to say no. They were really struggling.
You know what? I'll step in there and I'll ask you. Okay, so for you, Shola, do you think he deserves this attention and accolades at this point?
I don't know.
No, you don't know or no?
I'm on the fence on this one. Because for one, yes, it is true that not very many leaders, have that much power and are willing to let go.
Well, I'll put it there. I don't think that's actually the question, whether it's that, look, people just have some kind of, deference or reverence to a past president or to a president, someone that has attained a high mark.
Before.
I don't think those people that will run after him are thinking about
what he did
or what happened and all that. Because I'll give you another example. Probably before him, the most hated Nigerian leader was IBB, Babangida. When Babangida came into this country alone to see to his wife that was dying, because the U.S. government didn't allow him come into the country for a very long time.
Yes,
when he came into this country, he had nobody with him. It was a Nigerian doctor in the hospital in Seattle, I think, or somewhere in Washington, that started making arrangements. And after that, the Nigerian community, as much as he was hated, rallied around him because he's an ex-president. They found someone who went to pick him from his hotel room and brought him and got him to, food and all. They took care of him. That's just, that's the way I look at this. It might be too early, but when you look at the people that were probably running after this guy, were probably younger people that have never even stepped into Nigeria.
True.
So they're less concerned about, he's an ex-president, he's an ex-president.
Okay. Okay, well, I think we'll just go to this next story. This is about people in Netherlands having another alternative to pay for driving lessons. It sounds. Were you thinking I wouldn't talk about that story?
Juicy.
Look,
Juicy.
I'm a Christian. I went to church yesterday. These are not things I need to be talking about.
Yes, you don't know what it is that we're really yakking about. In the Netherlands, yes, indeed, the world is going crazy. Officials, driving instructors actually can now be paid in kind, quote and unquote, instead of cash. And but there's a catch. Only if the instructor tells you, you know what, you can give me this and I can I can teach you how to drive for. Okay, it's not free now because it's
you're paying one way or the other. You're paying one way or the other.
I found that very crummy.
Okay, no, so it's either you're paying for something,
and the government is saying that yes, it has to be consensual. You're 18.
Their kind. Okay, is there anything wrong with that?
I reserve
He's
my
a Christian.
comments.
Okay, he comments his reserve at this point. It's done on MBC. You know what? Just before we go, let's quickly take a headline news right here, and we'll be back. It's time is fast running, but hey, you still have enough time to give us a call and send your shout out to your loved ones.
You can also comment on all the stories that we've shared so far this morning.
It's Christmas. Hey, let's let out the reason for the season. Let's celebrate, show love, and receive. So let's go on the headline news. We'll be back with you. Okay, so let's go back to the story. The Nigerian athlete Blessing Okagbare, beaten using Bolt.
Why are you looking at me? He's a sports guy. Why?
Prof.
Okay, look, I don't know whether those kind of
stories.
I mean, look, I don't know how they write it that way. You know, this is just an appearance in Diamond. I mean, these are paid for.
You think so?
Yeah, leagues. I mean, no, not that I think so.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know so. You know, they go and run in England and in this and in all over Europe and in Asia, and they get paid for running. This is what they do professionally in the summer. What she has done is that she's run more than anybody else. Usain Bolt doesn't need to run. He has a Puma deal worth a couple of millions, so he doesn't need to show up in every Tom, Dick, and Harry race.
So you don't think it should be celebrated?
You can look again. You can celebrate it all you want. It means nothing. What matters to us, or what should matter to us, is that you show up in Rio and get into the final 8 in the 100 meters women and get a medal.
Not this one.
This is look. This is money for herself. You see, what I try to explain to people, there's a professional athlete's first job is to feed herself or himself. It's not to win a medal for Nigeria. That's his first job.
Like every other person's first job, like feed yourself,
feed
sort yourself
first.
out first.
Yeah, that's what she does. She's not a doctor. So she's running to make money. So I wish her all the best. Masheshe, run and make enough money.
For yourself and
for
your
yourself.
family.
Because I don't want to hear later that, Nigeria didn't take care of you and all that when you retire. No, that's not our business, because you don't take care of doctors when they retire. Really, the only people will take care of our ex-presidents.
All right.
That's
so
all.
that's
Yeah.
Prof. If you agree with him, you can tweet at PJ Osage on Twitter. You can, agree or disagree. I'm sure he is ready, always ready, ever ready to attend to all of your concerns, all of your questions, and you can do all of the arguments that you really can. It's still Dawn on NBC. My name is Oluwani Shola. We will go to the one of the stories.
Not so pleasant stories.
Yeah,
now
we
have two of them
that we did touch up on the headline news, and that's the
Nigeria gas plant.
Yes. It was, curtains fell down on very many families yesterday. It happened on the 24th.
On the 24th,
yeah,
Christmas Eve.
It was, the pictures, I'm sure you'll be seeing that on your screen right now.
Some of the damage done by the explosion.
Nobody can tell exactly what it is happened or what happened exactly. Some said that, some families went out to get gas. Of course, to cook for Christmas and all of that. How it happened, nobody knows. The president has already released a statement, expressing how sad he is about the incident. Very many people. We can't even say
tens of people.
We can't even say for sure how many people did get affected.
And that's very usual in Nigeria, right? We're not able to put the exact numbers to when disasters happen immediately. But later on, we'll be getting a clearer figure, a clearer number from the people of what happened.
Well, I mean, it's unfortunate, but the thing about it is that this is a recurring story in Nigeria. If it's not people trying to dig fuel out of pipelines and then, there's a mistake made
somewhere.
But it happens. I don't want to say pretty regularly, but it's something that's almost it's there. And until we can either have a system where we don't do things because what happened in this case is that it's a gas refilling station, and people are lined up to buy gas. There's a truck that arrives to supply the gas or something, and I guess they were trying to do it directly from the gas tank instead of passing it through its underground tanks and all that. But some mistakes were made, and
very sad.
Yeah, still on that sad note, the woman who ran into people at Las Vegas, very horrible also. She plowed into pedestrians on the Las Vegas Strip. I've been there, and I was just imagining someone just running into you while you're working down
first
the
of when
street.
it happened, people started thinking, are these people here again? When I say these people, you know what I'm talking about. And then I was a little relieved when eventually we just heard that, okay, this woman was having a bad time with a baby daddy. She
also had the baby in the
back seat. She didn't really have that much motive. She just plowed onto the. Oh my God! I'm happy that at least some progress there. They were able to get her. She wasn't willing to talk and explain herself at first, and then eventually did. And at least the terrorism fear, that one is out of it already.
Look, in either case, there's always a madness to this behavior, whether it's terrorism or individual, because this was also some kind of lapse, madness that happened. You just don't drive, because apparently she did it once and kind of did it again. She kind of moved in and out of the crowd 3 times.
Yeah.
So people actually, those that were there, that
witnesses
thought this was done purposefully. So it's unfortunate though. But there's a madness to this kind of behavior.
And finally, still on the dark side of the story this morning, we're touching on the Nigerian young man who died in a collision at Maryland last week. It was a very sad one.
Just 20.
Yes, just 20-year-old, Adedire Oshosoya. And the call has been going on social media, people asking for justice for him. He was finally laid to rest this past week. So, of course, like when we started the show, we did acknowledge that many people are celebrating and some other people may not be celebrating at this moment. You know, his family, his friends, schoolmates, colleagues, people are actually mourning Adedire right now. And what really happened, in case you haven't heard about the story, is that this young man was driving. He's a student of the Morgan State University, and he was just driving by, and there was a car coming in the opposite direction that ran into him, and he died. He was declared dead on the spot. So sad. So, you know, it's happening.
You're missing out. You're missing out.
The driver is always, I think, has been
drunk.
charged twice.
He was
yes,
drunk.
He has a record of,
and he has a record of DUIs and all that.
Yeah, driving under intoxication. So that's why people are actually asking for justice for Adedire. People went together to also contribute towards his funeral.
Yeah. I understand them. Putting up that people to sign a petition and all that, but the guy is going to be charged anyway. You know, I always think it's maybe it's something for us to do in support. The guy is going to be charged anyway. I mean, he's not going anywhere. He went off his lane. He crashed into someone. The person died. I think he's actually been charged for murder already in the first degree because it's vehicular manslaughter. You know, so he's going to be charged. But hey, if people want to, I mean, I saw it, I think I actually clicked to sign, but I did say, look, this is just, we're trying to support the family, but the guy is going to go away.
Okay, folks, well, it's been done on MBC, this beautiful 26th day of December 2015.
I think this is the last.
This is the last for the year 2015. So when next you see us here,
it will be 2016.
You know, so we're going to be seeing you next year. And you know what happened? What do we do at the beginning of the year?
Resolutions.
Exactly. We all come up with New Year resolutions. So
I don't
you know
do that
what?
anymore. I stopped doing that 5 years ago.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Why did you?
I don't pull through with them. I just have this list and it's just there.
Just sitting down there, right? And some people start and then probably towards the middle of the year, they forget everything they tried.
I don't even try it anymore. I don't try it anymore.
Okay, so now I think we've all agreed that people now do monthly resolutions, weekly resolutions, daily resolutions.
I don't do any. You know what? Just take each day as it comes and do the best that you can to be better every day.
Okay, so whichever side you fall, you do resolutions, you don't do resolutions. Of course, we all here at Dawn wish you a very wonderful 2016, and we hope to see you next year. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who has supported our show. Wazobia, I want to say thank you to Trinity Africa. I want to say thank you to Kaide Ajanaku's Allstate Insurance. All the guests who have appeared on this show this year, we appreciate you. And of course, I know that the Mayor of Houston has also been part of this. So I want to say thank you to everyone, to our viewers. We appreciate you and hope to see you next year. Don't forget our Facebook page is there. Please go and like our Facebook. Drop us your comments. Drop us your contributions. You have stories you think we should tap into. We're more than willing to hear from you. So, from Prof.
Happy New Year to the entire people that watch this program. And, you know, I hope 2016 is much better than 2015 in terms of how we develop as a country, Nigeria, and how Africa continues to develop on the world scene. So Happy New Year to everybody.
Okay, see you all. Boom. Brought to you in association with Wazobia African Food Market, Trinity African Bar and Grill,
Since MBC has been at your service, our clients have told us their businesses have been booming, and we found out too. What are you doing about your business? Do you want more clients? Do you want more people to know about the services that you do provide? Do you have a luncheon coming? What about your premieres? Call MBC. Advertise your birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, church program, or request our coverage at your function. MBC, at your service 24/7. Call 832-887-6452 or call 281-888-9502. MBC, your favorite station, sharing African views.